Mark Jenkinson with Present Arms Incorporated. Mark, thanks for being on NRA News. What is Present Arms all about?
Well, we're a small veteran-owned company, and we make firearm workstations. And the people we're supporting are the police department, armorers, and civilian as well as the military.
So what is a firearms workstation?
Well, here's an example right in front of you. What we have is a base plate we're calling our gunner's mount, and all the departments have an AR platform. So different makes, but it's basically, when you're assembling, you'll put it right on here. If you're going to clean or service the weapon, you'd use a swivel, right-handed or left-handed. All the firearms are mil-spec. They have a charging handle on it. There's a need to change out the latch. Pain to hold it over an edge, so we made this plate with a specific spot for it. If you're working the magazines, you can put your magazine right here if you're going to take the end off. We have a location right over here for a, this happens to be the Brunel puck for the M4 sight, but we also make it for the HK gas block, Benelli shotgun bolt, and what these are stations where you can hold a part on it to make that repair. We're giving a third hand is what it really amounts to with this. Another common repair working the firearms is when you have to break the castle nut, and there's a picture of one right here. And what they're doing in the past is they would put it right over the magazine, and when they break the castle nut, they're stressing and loading the magazine well. You got a real problem there, certainly for an inexperienced guy. So we've come up with this, which is our lower receiver block. You'll put your receiver over it. You've got a spot here for your takedown and your pivot pins, and what we've done is give it a lot more surface area. You can see this right here is cutting the profile of your receiver extension. So when you put it in and you break that castle nut, the load is displaced. When you go back on, it keeps it in a 12-6 pattern. So this platform is what every department should have. It's cost effective. It makes the job a lot quicker and easier. I also have them for pistols over here. And this is the tool you might want to take a look at. The 1911's been around for 100 years. The standard barrel bushing wrench is in line with the axis of the handle. You'll break it like this, and generally the plug will fly out. What I've done is I've changed the axis of the cut. So you go on at 3, down to 6, you cover your plug, and that's a picture of it right there.
So these firearms workstations, very, very clever. Where'd the idea come from?
I'm a tinkerer, and as a hobby, I'm not law enforcement, but I've taken armor courses with SIG, Smith, H&K, Armalite, and what I found is the armors can do it with their eyes closed. The students struggle. So I made tools to help myself, showed them around, and it's taken off, and I've been busier than a one-armed paper hanger.
And you told me it's a company about veterans?
I have 3 partners, and we're all veterans.
So how did that idea come about?
Good buddies, and everybody contributed a little bit to the project.
That's so great. So once again, tell us the basic products and how we get more information about them.
Well, they are firearms workstations. They're available on my webpage, Present Arms Inc. Brunel's is also carrying them, and I've been approached by a number of other distributors that also would like to carry the product.
What's the reaction been to these?
Positive. I'm really new to the industry here. It's not my first new business as an entrepreneur, but to meet the manufacturers, the law enforcement people, it's just been overwhelming. No one's had a bad thing to say, so it's been great.
That's awesome. Mark Jenkinson, Present Arms Incorporated, thank you for your service, and thanks for being on NRA News.
Thank you.